Ooh. Ooh, I'm just looking like a whole snack. A whole meal actually, plus dessert. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel.
Quick little side note, I'm loving this look. So I've been getting so many requests to like show you guys my brow routine, tutorial, whatever it is. Because like in my tutorials, like here on my channel or on my Instagram, I never show my brow, like how I do my brows. But I recently changed my brow routine, and I've been getting so many questions about like, what did I do to my, like, what did you do to your brows and whatever. So I'm gonna show you my little secret or whatever in this video, and it's gonna be a real quick video, I hope. So before we get into it, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe, and don't forget to give this video a huge thumbs up. It will help me a lot, thank you. And don't forget to follow me on all my social media platforms. I'm only on Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter, and they're all Glammedbygigi. So if you want to know how to slay your eyebrow game, then keep on watching.
Ooh, my skin is looking sickening. Ooh, sickening.
Anyways, you guys, so I already did my base, foundation, primer, foundation, concealer, powder, contour, blush, and highlight off camera so that we can save up some time. And since it's only an eyebrow tutorial, so y'all already know about everything else. So, but everything I used will be linked in the description box down below. So make sure you check that out. So for my eyebrows, they look kind of, they look bad. They look really bad. Like so, for my brows, I've been loving pencils recently. I used to love brow powders and brow pomades. The Anastasia Dip Brow was my go-to. I've been loving the Maybelline Total Temptation Brow Definer. Is it Brow Definer? Brow Definer. I'm in the shade Deep Brown. So how I like to start my brows, first of all, I like to take a spoolie and brush my brow hairs upwards, so that, you know, they stick upwards, and so that I get rid of any foundation or powder that's in my brows. So once my brow hairs are brushed upwards and, you know, everything, I like to take, oh my god, it's so fucked. So I like to take a clear brow gel, and this is the Essence Slash and Brow Gel Mascara. Ew. I like to take like a small tiny amount of the brow gel, and I just like to kind of prime the brow hairs. Quick story time, it's gonna be very quick, like a minute. I was once having sex with some guy, and you know, we were on his bed, and he had white pillows. You know, I was on my face and he was like pressing my face so hard against the pillow. You know, whatever, but what's funny about the story was that like back then I used to use black eyeshadow for my brows. Yes, black eyeshadow, and my brows used to look messy as fuck. So you know, we were doing the thing, and when I got up, as I said, his pillows were white, like white, and I'm not even kidding. All of my makeup was on, like most of it was on, because when you know, when you're having sex, like your makeup kind of, yeah, whatever. So most of my makeup was on, but my brows were printed on his pillow. Like you could see two fleeky brows on his pillow, and it was so embarrassing. I was like, I'm so sorry, like, about that. It was like, it's okay. Like, you know, my foundation didn't rub off, you know, nothing rubbed off except my brows. This is not related to the video, but I just wanted to tell you that story time, because why not? So I like to start extending the tail of my brows. So it's gonna go like that, and I just draw tiny brow hair, you know, strokes. You know, I just draw tiny brow hair, you know, strokes. You know, whatever. So I like to start extending the tail of my brows. So it's gonna go like that, and I just draw tiny brow hair, you know, strokes. You know, whatever. So I like to start extending the tail of my brows. So it's gonna go like that, and I just draw tiny brow hair, you know, strokes. So it's not really hard. Like my brow situation is not really like hard, so I just do it like that, and I just fill. I don't like to go too ham unless I'm going for that look, which is very rare, but I just fill any sparse areas, but I don't fill that area. Like I'm gonna show you how I give my brows this faded effect. I've been loving it, like this Instagram brow. I don't think this trend will ever fade because it's the best looking brow ever. Don't you ever fill this area because, oh god, it's gonna look like it's gonna look like two blocks on your face. Unless, I don't know, unless you're going for that look, but it's not nice, like trust me. If you don't have brow hairs over here, just draw some small like hair strokes, like tiny little hair stroke. So the next step is to conceal or like carve out the brow. You know, most people do that with concealer, and some people do it with like a very light concealer. I don't like to do, I used to do it that way. I don't like to do it that way anymore because I just feel like it's too much for my face. I just take my foundation and I'm gonna take this tiny little Morphe brush. I don't really, like, it doesn't really have like a number or a name or whatever. It just came in like a set that I bought a long time ago. So it's just like a tiny little definer brush. So I like to take it like that, like it's very easy. I just start carving out the bottom. And I take it all the way in. I don't want like, you know, this very fleeky brow. I just want like a natural yet fleeky looking brow. And I also like to do the top as well. So I do the same thing but on top. I like to be on top. What? So you can see the difference between the two brows, like, oh my god. Like this one is looking like a whole mess and this one's kind of looking okay. So the next step I like to do, this is really optional. You don't have to do it. If you feel like your brows are looking good that way, you can leave them at that. But what I love to do, like next, what I love to do is to take some more foundation, or if you're taking concealer, but I suggest foundation because especially if you have dark hairs. So I take the foundation and I just place it, and I just conceal the front hairs like that, so that it looks like I have a faded brow. If you like, you're gonna see how it's gonna work. I just conceal the brow. I do this when I want to go with like a very light brow shade, like if I'm going with like a shade from the brow palette, like a very light brown or something like that. I conceal my brows and then I put like, and then I fill my brows with the powder so that the powder sticks and it doesn't look like it, and I can have like, you know, light brows. So I like to conceal the front brows. I'm not really concealing them, I'm just like lightening them. Once that's done, I take the spoolie that comes with the brow definer and I just brush the edges so that I get this faded effect that I want. This is really optional. You don't have to do it unless you want to go for that look and you don't have naturally faded brows or like bushy brows. I don't know if it's gonna work if you have a lot of hairs, but it works for me. So now the final step is to set the brows in place, and I like to take my Benefit Gimme Brow brow gel in the shade 5. This is almost dry, so I need to stock up on this. I love this. And I just brush the hairs upwards again so that they're set and good to go. So here we go. Like, this is it. Like, you can see the difference between the two brows. Like, this one's looking very like messy, and like it's looking hella messy right now. This one is looking very fleeky, very like feminine, very like defined, you know what I mean? So I don't want this video to be too long, so I'm just gonna go finish off the second brow and my eyes, mascara, lips and everything off camera, and I'll be right back to show you the final look.
2 hours later.
Alright you guys, so this is the final look. Ooh, this look is sickening. Oh my god, I live for the pink in my waterline. I live for it. Oh my god, I live for this look. I live for monochromatic looks. So I added some highlighter on my brow bone. Adding highlighter on your brow bone just elevates your brow and just makes it look more like elevated, you know what I mean? So this is it, yeah, basically. And you know how they say brows should look like sisters? Like, they are looking like sisters, but from different daddies. Let's just say sisters from different daddies. Yeah. Alright you guys, so I hope you enjoyed this mini brow tutorial, and I hope you got to learn something from it. And yeah, I don't have anything else to say. I'm gonna see, I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I'm gonna see you on the next one. Bye!